making the whole scene insane. Big dog, about to bring the motherfucking pain. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
Yeah.
Let's go, champ.
Oh, we back, baby. Yeah. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oh, what's up? Boy, we about to talk about it.
We're not worthy.
Y'all give me the hoagie high. They give me more the hoagie high. Ah, we gonna hop right into it. Let's go. Ah, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Hey, say, man, I'm your host, Mickey J. the Analyst, a.k.a. the Mick Man with the big head. You feel me? Hey, say, man, it's a beautiful time to talk about some real teen, Jeremy. I said the conversation today is one that y'all gon' have to really take heed of. Cause there's a lot of it going on. You hear me? Oh yeah. Boy, there's a lot of it going on. Woo! I said, electricity coming into those things. Listen, say man, we're gonna hop right into it. I ain't gonna play with y'all all day. You hear me? I got something to say. Then we gonna talk about burning bridges. It's been a while since I hit y'all with that number. Hey, say, man. Burning bridges. Ooh. I love this. I love this topic. I do. Say, man, okay. Burning bridges. It is a widely known term. I'm assuming known amongst all, if not most, ethnicities. It is something that all ethnicities do within their own family structure, friend structure, or relationship structure. At some point, nobody's safe from the torch or the flame or the wedge of space between that bridge that is created. Now, in the situation that we're going to talk about burning bridges, we're just going to talk about a plethora of scenarios and examples and just various ways that, you know, the burning of the bridges has been affecting the current and past generations. And anybody can stop at you. You might could be the one who that match or stuff out that torch. Because some of y'all walk around with a gas match and gasoline just knowing that you're going to burn this bridge and don't give a damn about it until it's burned. I'm not into that.
Nope.
I'm not into that. So, this is what's happening right now, right? There's somebody walking amongst the land who has been given ample opportunity by multiple people that not only care, but, you know, have probably sacrificed in a sense for this particular person. You know, it probably comes to a point where they've abused and used so much that they finally actually got their shit together. Come on, I love that part. Not the use and abuse part, but to get their shit together. Come on. I love that for you. But you forgot one thing.
Young nigga, young nigga, young nigga.
All the people you use and abuse to get to that point. Now, this person could be a person of any stature. He could be a brother. He could be this could be a sister, a auntie, a uncle, a mom, a dad, a cousin, a grandparent, a girlfriend, a homeboy, a homegirl, a boyfriend, you know. I hope I said girlfriend too, because you know it happens. So it's just like, or even a husband or wife. Let's not negate that these have been torched in the flames of the bridge as well. So this is what I think of, right? This is just scenario number one. I'm just massaging on the shoulders. Pause. So, you know, let's say this person did what they needed to do and they finally did get to where they want to be, right? Make no mistake. Now, the last episode previously on the Game to Game podcast, we just talked about having a big heart, right?
Yep.
And what a big heart ultimately, you know what I mean, scenario-wise can lead to, cause, and instill in you if you're, you know, somebody who can't deal with certain losses that come with that. But this is the opposite end of what it looks like to the person that you having a big heart to. See how I run these things? See how everything runs parallel with dog? So, okay. Now that we got the correlation, this is pretty much the opposite side of having a big heart. The opposite side of having a big heart is an user or an abuser. This person's going to use and abuse the shit out of you, long as you're saying yes. So, okay, get back to the president. The president gets on their feet again. Fancy man claps. The president gets on their feet, and you want to see him doing well, right? You want to see him doing well, but this is the thing that causes the beginning of the wedge of the bridge and the birdie in the Cosby voice. This is what begins there. People get on their feet, they come around you, they start flexing. What? How you go jail while me? How you go jail while dog? Nigga, what I wanted the niggas in your corner, how am I a victim of your flexing at this particular juncture of time? Now, I've seen it, you've seen it, you've been through it, I've been through it, we've all, you know what I mean? But this is the thing. One thing you don't do is you don't stop somebody from having their shine, right? You're not a hater, you're not a hater. But you do remind the motherfucker. I come the fuck down if I was you, what up? Last time I checked, certain balances and dues haven't been reciprocated to the palm of international me. Do you hear me? This is where it goes left. That was a kind way of kicking shit, I feel. You know, a quick one of these. You hear me? Lean in on it. Get ears on it. That's all you got to do. Sit down and shut the fuck up and just get ears on it. You know, there's nothing you need to say but okay. That's the only way in that moment that shit can go fine. Alright, I got you. Yeah, you feel me? I always hear you ain't forgot about me. Goddamn, you know it's coming. I know. Let's stop there. I don't know that the way you're acting is almost as if you never needed it. Is what the fuck I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? So, the person of whom the scenario requires fit this to that person in your life. You know. See, this is one thing I said last episode, and I'm glad I said it, because this is the bigger portion of what this scenario means. Never give what you gonna need right back. See, this is how, as I grew and I adjusted and I started obtaining more knowledge about me, my finances, the abilities of myself, what I can do, how people, viewed me, and I did look out. This is one thing I did do. I always made sure that if anything, I was more than well off. Huh. So what I gave you was only a test to see how you really viewed me. Now, when it comes to a lot of shit, I don't play about money. You get what I'm saying? Money, this is the thing. Money isn't something that, it just rules and drives me. You hear me? I'm I'm more of a happiness, like to see my people winning type person. So when I get money, I'm spreading love. So the money's never the, oh, nigga, fuck you, nigga, that shit ain't. But it also lets you see the character of those around you in case you get an increase of said funds and that person is in with's end and needs your assistance and knows you're in position. See, sometimes the person who comes to you in need is best to test them when they're most vulnerable place. That's when they ask you for it. Facts. Right? That's how you really test a motherfucker to see a character of somebody, right? When a motherfucker asks me for some shit and I can do it, I just simply do it. I simply do it with this in the back of my mind. I done chalked it as a loss. Right? It's already in the back of my mind. This shit ain't coming back.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
This shit ain't coming back. The worst thing you can do with me, especially now, I'm married with kids and all that, she don't put no date on that with me. Don't put a date on shit with me. Because for this reason. When I said here, you should have just, your response said, can I have it? Now, give me that the way into my mental, whether I want to give it. Pause. Because when you use words like borrow, it's not a loss. Facts. Especially when you already have it to give. But when you use the term give me the option to process. Do I want to give this fucking amount? Could be $20. I don't give a fuck if you see me count up 5,000. That's my choice. I worked for that. It was my money, and I needed it then. You heard me? So I have it. It's mine. You hear me? I treat certain motherfuckers like babies. But you said you need how much? Get that out. Fuck's wrong with you?
Scram.
Fuck's wrong with you, man? Ah! What are you doing? You know you're not good for that. What are you doing? Ah! Now, mind you, like I just said, fuck money. Fuck money. When it comes to my family, if I can, and it's within my whatever to do, I'm going to do it, right? I'm going to do it. But then again, like I just said, if I said use those terms, that's me testing your character, right? But the best thing you can do to me is always use the term borrow and mean exactly what the fuck you said. And it don't hurt to throw it back with a little interest. See, when I say interest, it ain't got to be nothing dramatic. Hell, it could be an extra $5, $10. Fact. Interest is interest. Interest keeps me interested. Yes, let's start there. Interest keeps me interested. Because every time hey, man, I'm going to need you. Shit. You ain't got to say nothing, bucko. Yeah, you got money. Ain't nothing funny. You know? Yeah. But it's the motherfuckers who feel as if because they love you, you love them, that would get you in those scenarios. Now, like I just said, it's not even about fucking money with me, bro. But it is about understanding if a motherfucker keeps looking out for you at some point, pause it. Time out. Before I even get deep in that scenario, a lot of y'all parents better apply this shit I'm about to say. Because just because that's your fucking kid, that's not your fault. They want to get off their ass and get money the right fucking way or earn it without having to put themselves in life-threatening situations or certain. I get it. And not everybody comes from the environment where they're going to have that opportunity to do certain shit a certain way and get money in a feasible manner. I get it, my nigga. This is the Gangs and Gentlemen podcast. Don't disrespect me like that. You know I know that. But what I'm saying is say, man, just because that's your motherfucking kid and you don't raise them to adulthood, don't think for a fucking minute you owe them half your fucking paycheck and then got to suffer through paying your bills and figuring out what you're going to do and eat because you chose to help somebody who wants to half-ass their way through fucking life. They need to be paying you back just like any fucking body else. Yeah. Let's start there. Shout out to my Dukes. I'm going to tell y'all some of the realest shit that ever happened to me. To Big Man. Big heads. Motherfuckers. I can't play tonight. I'm sorry, Mike. I ain't cussing you nothing like that, Mike. You know I wouldn't be disrespectful nothing like that. Shout out to my dudes. All right. Story time with the Big Man. Once upon a time, big time, real heavy on the old school. Yeah. Real heavy on the old schools. At one point, around my way, with no rims, I had one of the hardest fucking old schools, period, in the county, I feel. Won't nobody fucking with my shit with no rims. Stop! Motherfucking Mark V. 1979, oh yeah, with the motherfucking pop lights and the diamond in the bag. Yeah, you know what I mean? We're playing shit. But this isn't about that. I just want to let y'all niggas know how I was splashing in through the city like a young Dan Marino. But prior to that, I was riding Ocho Cinco in that Crown Vic. You heard me? 85, you know what I mean? With the beat in the drive. You understand me? Motherfucker, you know, that ain't too crazy. Something with the nice little lush cushion seats. You know, it's seen this time in action. Yeah, if you know, you know. You know, we had our fun when we was on the run. But back to the story, because it's now begun.
Another one.
My Dukes, right? My Dukes. I came to my mom one time, right? It was like, yo, I was hitting her with sob stories. The way some of you bum ass niggas do. But I was a youngin' with a youngin'. You understand dig me? So I knew my limits. It wasn't about my child. So that shit wasn't gonna get no type of wows from my Dukes. So I put up on my Dukes one day. And you know, I was dropping, you know what I mean? I was hoping she had 8 fresh that day because I was dropping all kind of subs. You hear me? So I'm hitting my Dukes like, man, I'm trying to get that camera. Just like the way you bum ass niggas do when you feel me? How y'all doing? Goddamn, come on, we got about 20 of them back. Face ass. So I'll hit my Dukes with that. You hear me? I'm hitting it with some of my best material. Boy, I tell you, boy, I'll pay anybody back. They let me hold about 5 honchos. I said I'll pay anybody. if they let me get my 5 nachos. Okay. I did that shit to my mama like 2 weeks straight. I just randomly pop up at her house. Goddamn, smelling like Hardee's. You hear me? Probably like a number 7 and a number 9. Shout out to my homie, Javon, man. He put me on a little, you feel me? I was running on motherfuckers through the little joint, making grilled cheeses with eases, you understand me? So I had a lot of shit going on. That's why my body got so big. I wasn't big like that until I started working at Hardee's, because God knows, shit kept me on my toes. All those delectable treats and eats, it was them who took the feet. Just know that. So, my dukes finally gave in one day, right? Now, mind you, I needed about $500. I had like $100 to $200 saved up. I was trying to get the camera. Still got this motherfucker to this day. That's why this story is so valuable. I was trying to get this camera. That's when the Sony cameras has just started really getting advanced. And to this day, I can use that same camera right now to do this podcast. That's how advanced the camera was. It was like high level, full HD type shit. So y'all would know if you're not into the specs of high resolution and shit. Look, this podcast will look about the same to y'all niggas because the investment was just that, niggas, an investment. So I'm hit my dude. I mean, goddamn, I'm just trying to mind, trying to do something, man. Damn. Niggas done took me off fries and put me on burgers. I'm moving up, you heard? Yeah. With my bitch ass. So, fuck it. We riding in the car one night. I with Ma. She listening to her music. Shoulders moving. She feeling good. Looking good. Energy right. We ain't fussed or fought all day or night. I'm today's the day. The big man got something to say. And at the end, he gonna have it his way. Now, that same car, that 85 Vic, it was parked at my mama's house. I had just had a scenario with one of the young ladies I used to deal with, so I had to remove all my items off the premises. And that car was part of the removal. And it just happened to stop working when I stopped fucking with the old girl. Is it me or is it conspiracy? Here nor there. Here nor there. You know what I mean? It makes the mind wonder. Is what I'm saying. But nah, stay with me. Stay with me. So, my dukes, we in the city part that we stay in, and we don't stay in. I'm a country boy. Let's start there. But we went to the city part that, you know what I mean, from where I'm from. I don't want to say the place in case, motherfuckers want to try to track locations on some creepy shit. You stay close to their face ass. Yeah, just know I'm from Moore County. That's all niggas need to know. It was this place far from where I was raised. Not too far from where I was raised. We went to the city of. Okay. Alright. We went to Best Buy. Why did we go to Best Buy? Because I finagled her into going. Yes, we go in there. She wants to see the camera. Boy, let me see the camera. You just keep talking about camera. Let me see the camera, boy. Ma, look. Hey, listen, Ma. If you help me get this camera, you'll get your money back on X date. Aha. I meant exactly what I said when I put a fucking date on it. This is where the story gets interesting. Man, I had my little brother with me. My little brother running interference. Raised a young lad right, so he riding for Big Brosco. So, okay, long story short, she go pull the money out. She give me $400. She give me $400. She don't give me $5. She give me $4. She said, if you need any more, that's your business. tell you if you need to. That's not about it. But yeah. Buy the camera. Camera almost right at $600. I just happened to have 2 hunchos on me that time. Psych, stoked. I take this camera and I actually do start a mini camera business. I was like 19, 20. Started my own little camera business, you know. No flex, man. Business cards and the whole shit. Actually did photo shoots, you know. Made a little brand show on the side. It taught me a lot about photography. I took the shit very serious. And then I made my first pre-draft of a podcast when I was like 22. Still got the shit to this day if y'all think I'm flexing. Swear to God. My little brothers from around the way seen it. My man D from where I'm staying. Like, these were the first person I let say. I sent it right to them. It was like 10 minutes long. Swear to God. Still got it right there. Oh, my mama. And then when somebody up me saying, oh, my mama. Swear to God, oh, my mama. You know what I mean? So, I actually put the camera to use. This is where the shit gets tricky. My car is at her house. You hear me? This is how I should. Now, what I didn't tell y'all is this is the bet I made with my mama to get the money. I told her, if I don't get this money to you, you can take my car to the scrapyard and get whatever the amount is. Oh, now, at the time, for a car like that, as heavy as that, the car's made out of all metal. You gonna walk away with at least $400 or $500 for that type of car at that time. Okay. Easy. Fuck, hell yeah. Put it there, partner. Fast forward story. 2 days from the deadline.
What you doing?
Oh, that mom just chilling, you know what I mean?
I said it's 2 days. Yeah. Alright. Hey, listen. When you shook my hand, remember what you said?
What I told her was, before the date comes, she'll have the money in her hand. If not, take the car, smash the car, whatever the fuck you want to do with it is yours. The day come. The day that I promised her came. Fuck around. Fuck around. And didn't have the whole amount.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
$25 short. Took it to her, put the money in her hand. That what you said you was gonna give me? Mom, I just owe you $25. I'm gonna get you the rest of the money tomorrow. I see you in the morning. See me in the morning for what? I got your money right here. Woke up that morning. This lady had called somebody to come pull my fucking car off.
Chill.
I'm trying not to cry.
Come here,
boy. This is a life lesson if I ever learned one. This is what I try. This is why the fuck I feel the way I feel when you put a date on shit. She had them. It's nothing. This nigga had it hooked up. What the reason for me to fight, argue, none of that shit with this gentleman. He had nothing to do with nothing. She had already paid him. How you doing this morning, son? I'm trembling. Here, just take the money. I got it out. I even got a little extra on it. Get in the car. Get in the car. You got the title to that car? What? The title? What the Yeah. Long story short, we took my car to the junkyard. We took the car to the whole ride. She only scrapped it because the lesson that I'm gonna tell y'all about, and she got tired of seeing me drive what she thought was old junk. At the time, y'all know how it was in the early 2000s, the old school, the big rims, the system. I had everything. I always had everything except for the rims on my car. I wasn't really in the rims. As long as I had the car and the system, because my insides were everything old school that I had, nigga, my insides was always top tier. Like, floor fucking off the floor case shit. The outside might not always been the best at all times, except for that 79. That 79 was that was the firest fucking car I think I've ever owned a day. Like, just because of what it was. It's the immaculate shape. But like she even like riding in it, minus it not having heat and shit. Like, she didn't like that. She wanted into that. So other than that, you know, she had a problem with the car, but she wanted me to do better. She wanted me to have. But like, nigga, don't let this be what the fuck you think you're capable of getting. Nigga, get you something nice. Crush that old shit. So, we there. I'm about that motherfucker. Goddamn, hand on my heart. Burr, burr, burr. Burr, burr, burr. Watch that mother. Then I picked the car up. Then I swung that motherfucker over there ready to get crushed. I couldn't take it anymore. I would probably with a flat line right there. Car. So is Jay. Get to watch it. So I gave the dude the title to the joint. Got back like $457 or some shit, right? Got the money. Looked at my mama. My mama looked at me. I looked at her. She hugged me and said, "Next time make a deal with somebody, you better make sure you can cover that deal." Hey! Realest shit I've ever to date had that stuck with me and kept me out of a lot of shit. Message. From that day forward, I've never made a severe deal with anybody that I could not keep. And I made some pretty severe ones at some point, but I've always withheld them because I knew what repercussion looked like. Facts. I knew what holding myself accountable for not coming through on what I agreed to get what I wanted momentarily looked like. The best lesson my mama ever taught me, it didn't come in the physical form. It didn't come in no type of chastisement. It didn't come in the form of, you know, a scenario that I had to unfortunately go through. It was more so that moment, man. Because if you square about your business, nigga, you will never disappoint or be disappointed. And thank you to my mom because I can tell she really didn't give a fuck. She didn't give a fuck how I felt. She had her money. The car was out her fucking yard. And it forced me to have to get something newer and better. In her mind, win. She tallying the motherfucker up. All look at this. Lost. Yeah, I'm fucked up in the heart and head. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, what the fuck? I'm a diabolical person. You love me? Facts. You love me? Facts. But this is the real shit that came from that moment. When I got out my feelings, I made sure I gave my mama her money that I owed her. Mind you, I pretty much saved the money I already had that I was trying to give her. We had extra money left over. I looked the dead in the face. I grabbed her hair. I said, "Mom, what do you want for breakfast, baby? I'll take you wherever you want to go."
Shit like that.
Because at that moment, I had to understand. She did what she was supposed to do. She stood on business. Yep. I just because I'm her child, that don't make you somebody that I'm gonna let fuck. You're not gonna fuck me over just because you're my child. I love you enough to do what I did. But why should I take a loss? Because this is something that you believed you had to have. Why is it something you believe you had to have? So since you couldn't stand on business for yourself, I'm going to stand on it for both of them. I'm going to get me. I'm going to get this shit out my yard. And I'm going to push you to be a better fucking person who thrives to have nicer shit. Because that ain't where it stops for you, son. Hello. See, it's what you do to let your kids know certain shit, man. End of the fucking day, she could have been a square like some of y'all. And just be like, oh, it's fine. You don't have to do that. You know, if you come up with the money at some point, you know, it's fine. Nah, fuck that. My stood on business, bro. She taught me how to be accountable. She taught me how to take responsibility. Don't open your fucking mouth if what come out of it gonna be some bullshit. Because what if I want me and I was somebody else and I didn't want your car, nigga? I wanted your life. Yeah, they taking life just like cars. I ain't know that. So at the end of the fucking day, she might have stopped me from making some of the most heinous decisions moving forward. Now, if you're a parent, or even if you're not, just understand the concept of what that little story meant. I took a little more time than I wanted to on it, but the moral of that shit was deep. And because of what my mama did, like I said, current day, bro, current day, I'm not out here making nothing, no type of deals or no type of arrangements or some shit that I know I can't come through with. If somebody looks out for me, I give them back what I owe them, and when I can, I throw interest on it, bro. I always want my fucking face card to be good. I don't have time to be burning bridges with anybody who thought it was okay to believe that I would do right by them. Okay. Back to some of y'all bum ass motherfuckers. So, okay, say. This is where it gets sticky with some of y'all. Now, if you just heard that story, you heard the concept of what the fuck it means. To put a date on something more so, and to have somebody believe that it's that important for you to have something momentarily, but feel like, you know, long as you got what you want, it is what it is. Because this is the fucked up part. Some of y'all are put somebody in some fucked up positions because you can't acquire something or you can't go out on your own and put yourself in a position to have certain shit. So you'll drag somebody else into it, not knowing that you might be putting these people in a financial situation, not at the moment, but in the long fucking run. Because what if this person has a family or they're single and this is pulling away from their bills, or this is pulling away from how the food that they have the budget out of money, or they actually owe someone themselves and they're pulling away from that. They're making it like they can't even handle their own shit because they done helped you out. How is that fair? How is that fair? This is the really shit I can tell a lot of y'all, man. At the end of the day, man, if you feel like it's okay to ask somebody to help you and it only benefits you, love ain't got shit to do with you handling your business, you doing what's right by people, and you taking care of the people that thought it was okay to help you. Because this is what's fucked up. When you get what you want and you get what you need, you treat it as if I don't owe nobody shit. And that person comes into a personal situation and now they need what they gave you, and you treat it as if it's not urgent. See, that's the worst thing you can do. Somebody who looks out for you, they ask for it back. You act like you confused, you act like you don't know, and you treat it as if it's not urgent. That's what the whole saying is, oh, you want that little funky ass $20? Yes! Make it extra stanky for me, if you don't mind. I would actually like that funky, and put a little extra funk on it for me. On the black side. Hear me? It was so, it didn't have no goddamn smell when I gave it. Why it got to be funky now? Yeah. Fuck that, man. We got to start holding each other accountable, bro. We really do. Now, like I said, some shit you give because you want to see people win and you want to see people thrive, and they might not be in a position to, you know what I mean, reciprocate those funds back to you in a timely fashion. And this is the funny part. If that is the case, man, you already in your mind know who that person is, and you're chalking that up as a fucking loss any fucking way, just based off the love you got for them. But you can't continue to do that shit for anybody. You can't continue that. Okay, this is my last scenario, and I'm out. I'm gonna go ahead and get out because I might have to do a part 2 to this shit. Now, I just said the parent, right? I just said the parent and the child. That's how my mama kicked shit to me. That was a real scenario. No flex, no goddamn flogging. That really happened to me. Still traumatizing to this day. But only great things came from that. I guess let's clap it up for my mama and accountability tactics. Let's start that. Enough. I don't even waste any more time on that foolishness. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Okay. Now, I know some of y'all like, well, what if you're the child and the parent doing that shit to you? Now, if you know that your parent is A, a manipulator, B, a user, and C, a manipulator, a user, and a drug abuser, you should already know that you're going to get taken advantage of. I mean, there's no other way around it. And unfortunately, it's a lot of kids who have to go through that with their parents or their parent. And I get that. We're not going to negate that here. We're not going to negate the fact that you have to keep being the person who is having to be the financial backer of a person that birthed you, and their responsibility is you, not you them. I get it. I 100% get it. In a sense, I can tell you all about it, you know. But, you know, this is how I look at those scenarios. You can only be as honest in the moment that they come and get it without being disrespectful. For instance, your parent is whatever they are, and they, yo daughter, yo son, or y'all. That's what that's impressive. You motherfucker extra crowd. Yeah, and y'all. What? Y'all? 5 people at one time? Could you hold that? That's crazy. But that's here was there. I've seen it happen. So I'm just saying that's a lot of hands. That's 5 people. That's 10 hands money has to, you know, it's crazy. You know, you gotta go in both pockets and make it seem like you don't know. It's a lot. It's tough. I know. Relax. So if you are that person who has to deal with somebody who may be, you know what I mean, on drugs or a manipulator or just somebody who's a user in general, you know, just selfish, don't want to use it, you got to tell them straight up, hey, say, man, now, when I do what I do for you, I do it because I love you. And if this person is somebody who's not always been the person that need to be parental, why you need to tell them straight up? I became a decent enough person without the guidance of yourself. And I've put myself in a position where I worked hard and took sacrifices to get to where I'm at. And as much as I love you, G, I can't keep giving that shit to you every time you want it. And the fucked up part is, you think it's cool that I'm somebody that you can continuously ask because you know I love you. Now, you being the parent, me being the fucking child, it's just like, when do I get that back? You know, when do we have a deadline on when you gonna get your shit together and start doing shit for me? See, it's a way that you talk to somebody to make them feel like they got to be held accountable, because if you don't, the cycle gonna never stop. They gonna always feel like, well, I mean, look, man, everybody trying to get out of cheap. Let me get you out there, please. No, you're not gonna speed your way out of this shit. If you don't want to hear that, just keep walking. No, when do you want to start finding your own bullshit? Why is that's not what I'm into. I'm not into that. Like, what the fuck you got going on and all that shit? I'm tired. Now, that's a lot. I know it's better. I know it's harder said than done on certain shit. But at the end of the fucking day, man, this is what y'all got to understand. When you do certain shit, man, you got to always be mindful of the respect. Now, respect is very important in this scenario. Before I even, because I'm about to close the bitch out. I ain't about to be out here fuck with y'all all night, man. I ain't doing it tonight, man. Respect is very big in every avenue of what I'm saying, because depending on how you speak to somebody, and whether you're the person that owes or the person that is due, respect is very, like, it don't take all this pressing somebody. Because if you got to press somebody, that's somebody that you should already knew. You should just talk to the law. See, sometimes it's easier to just take the loss, walk away from the person, than it is to cause a beef. Because certain shit, it's the principle. You hear me? You don't want to burn a bridge with somebody that you actually fucking love and you might need on a whole nother fucking level because of some fucking money that you ain't really gonna miss. It's the principle. So sometimes the principle is this. Just don't ask me for shit no more. And we cool, you know, it ain't that serious. But if a motherfucker can't accept those no's, you got to keep giving them. That's what y'all don't understand, bro. Y'all feel like, oh man, I'm just motherfucker just gonna be. No, bro, it's a time you can just say no and just cut ties. And if you got to cut ties completely with the person because they can't accept the fact that you're not about to keep funding their fucking life, fuck them. Love them from a distance, my nigga. Love them from a distance. Let me tell you something, man. If you get up and you get money, however the fuck you get money, that means that you got money today. That you had to sacrifice time, energy, and effort on. And nothing is cool about just giving your money to somebody who feels entitled because of fucking love, my nigga. It's not enough. Again, I don't give a fuck what the relationship is, man. Some of y'all got to understand, man, either we building or we destroying. What we doing? What we doing? I like walking back and forth comfortably knowing that the foundation that I'm walking across is solid. Some of y'all motherfuckers don't care. Y'all niggas cool with jumping and diving and swimming and doing all this shit just to get to the other side. When all you gotta do is just do right by somebody the first fucking time. Stop thinking that you finessing and getting over on folk and that shit is cool and acceptable just because you having your way. But then when shit bites you in the ass in the end and nobody wants to fuck with you on certain levels, it's fuck everybody, nobody cares. No! When you probably was in a position, did you think about that person that you owed? Or those people that you owed? No, you was doing what you wanted that made you fucking happy, correct? So don't put no bullshit out there that you would feel like don't nobody fuck with you. No, people just tired of your shit. You've burnt too many bridges with people. And the worst thing you can do, G, is really get out here and make people feel like, oh, this motherfucker got it. He ain't trying to tap in. Why should I have to call you or get in touch with you? You know what you owe. Now, I know this might have been a lot to digest for some of y'all. And let's start here. Nothing I said tonight directly reflects no relationship that I currently got with any fucking body. Me personally, like I just said, if I gave anybody anything at any point in a certain period of time, I had it for me. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, you cannot put a date on shit with me no more. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what our relationship is. Nigga, if my mom called me now, my mom, the car crusher, if she calls me now and she puts a date on it, a goose is cooked too. God forbid I ain't got nothing that I can reciprocate the trauma that was caused to me. Because it is out of here. And I just hope she would take me to breakfast like I did her. That's what the fuck I'm trying to say. Because the time when you have to understand, people, if we gonna be grown, let's be fucking grown. It's not just a term, it's not just a phrase. It's not just something that you say in the midst of a debate to make yourself feel fucking big. Grown is an action. Yeah. Grown is an actual action. To be grown is to live grown and to do grown things. And sometimes that grownness comes with a high level of responsibility and accountability. And if you're not familiar with either or, you're already in a fucked up position with not just people, but people that give a fuck up. They give a fuck about you. They gave a fuck about you. So if those people aren't fucking with you, what did you do? It's so easy to throw rocks and hide your fucking hands, but it's even harder to knock on the fucking door and say it was me. That's all I'm gonna say. That was me. I did that. I'm sorry. Like I said, man, we might leave this open for part 2 because I ain't touch on a lot of shit. I really didn't, bro. That story took up way more time than I wanted to, but don't let that thing worry y'all. We gonna be back with something dope and fire sooner than later like we normally do. We got something brewing just as good as this topic coming up next week. Hey, yo, and I've been looking at my drawer. Like, my drawer keep folding. It's crazy. I want nobody to think that's like my man chest or some shit. Like, it's just how this shirt, this coat keep creasing, nigga. Motherfucker, Big Daddy Pump busting up out of this motherfucker, baby. But anyway, it's not about me. It's a motherfucking 22. Yeah. Relax. End of the day, it's easier to build with the people that give a fuck about you than it is to destroy. And the more that we understand that, I think the easier it'll be to sustain the relationships with people that have our best interests at heart. The people that love us are going to do what they're going to do for us out of the kindness of their heart, but that's their decision. That's their decision. Nobody wants to be tricked, lied to, or manipulated into doing something that only benefits you because you're not able or in a position to do it for yourself. Gives you no rightful term or reason to take advantage of somebody who probably could assist. You hear me? So, if you're a bridge builder, I commend you because it's not always easy. It's not always easy, but it's easier to go through life knowing that somebody can't tie your name to some bullshit, especially when it comes to finances, or when it comes to behavior, or when it comes to your personal reputation, you know, because we more so talking about finances. That's why I'm like, yo, we got so much more. There's a way other ways that you can burn bridges. Trust me, finances is just number one. I know I hold y'all attention more with this money talk. Plus, I had an actual story to tie to it, so why not kick shit on that level? But we may run it back, bro, because God knows we got so much more to talk about. We really do. We really do. We'll see you, man. It's your man, Mick, man. You hear me? AKA Mick Man with the big helmet. Baby. And say, man, we had another 5 episodes, you understand me? So, ain't nothing else to say other than be blessed, stay up, and have a nice day. I'm out, man.